Alright, I'm back. We got ourselves some Reubens Brews. Yet again, Reubens Brews. And we got a Crikey IPA. This is their flagship IPA right here. Nice little can. 6.8 ABV, 53 IBUs. And that is alcohol content and bitterness level. Crikey IPA has a hop profile led by notes of citrus, pine, and tropical fruit with a malt backbone providing balance to every sip. Alright, let's crack it open. I've had this one many times. It's a staple in the Pacific Northwest, and it's a good one. Oh yeah, you definitely get a nice mix of those fruits and pine character. A nice balance between that. And it's not nothing overwhelming. It does have a nice, medium amount of bitterness. And it's just a flagship IPA. It's a perfect go-to, grab a 6-pack at the store IPA. Alright, so we're continuing Mary and the Barbarians Pillars of Funk Week. Hashtag Pillars of Funk Week. And today, we're going with Panna Crema Nuavia Rossa, or red. Some people call it Panna Crema Red, but it's Panna Crema Rossa. And this here is a firm, but still pliable soap. It is somewhat expensive at $42 for 5.4 ounces. I believe, it's a product of Italy, and it comes in this nice glass jar right there. Tin lid, very nice packaging. They put a little sticker on the outside to let you know it's sealed and hasn't been opened. Really, really good stuff. Got it already lathered up in my Lancaster Razor Works shave bowl right here. And you can see that dense lather inside, holding my Viking soaps and cosmetics and brushes. This is the red and black Ebonite brush right here. So you can see that that beautiful Ebonite unique pattern right there. Just absolute cool shit. And I think Ebonite's about the only material that is worthy of not having a coin on the bottom. And then on top of this, we have the Viking Soaps Odin's Beard. Not the latest batch, but the one before the latest batch. He just released a newer batch. So, let's get the lather on the face. And we will be using this nice little Henckels, mini Henckels here. It's a very small little razor here. This one was gifted to me by Marion the Barbarian, so thank you, Marion. I appreciate it, bro. It's a nice vintage razor right here, about 4/8. You can see not even the size of my finger. Just nice little guy, but it has a good edge on it, and that's all that really matters. So let's get this lather on the face and we'll get into it. So the notes on this one are tobacco, patchouli, cedarwood, oud, sandalwood, amber, and musk. And so that hits at least 3 of the pillars of funk, being oud, patchouli, and musk. It hits at least 3 of them. And I'm aiming to add a submission into the pillars of funk. But I'll bring that up in a later video because I think there's another pillar of funk that we should throw in there. And CEB hasn't yet dubbed it a pillar of funk, but I'm gonna put a submission in and see what he thinks about it. All right, let's get some of this beautiful soap right there. You can see that soft curl cascaded over. Very nice and dense, luxurious, creamy, and well hydrated lather right here. Through use of Panna Crema over the last year, I would say that it is quite possibly my favorite soap base, being a vegan vegetal soap base, no tallow used. And it's actually a pretty pure soap base from what I understand. And just over multiple uses, I have found it to be one of, if not, my favorite soap bases. It is phenomenal stuff. I have never had a problem lathering with it. I've never had a problem with any of my lather hog brushes, taking a toll on it. I don't even have to load heavy. It does have that price point, but it comes with 5.4 ounces, and I've never had to load heavy with Panna Crema. As a matter of fact, I load a little bit lighter than normal with Panna Crema, and I guarantee you there's probably still some soap on the bottom of this bowl. I just had so much lather, bust up that there's just kind of no need. Just ripping beautiful. Just beautiful, dense, creamy, luxurious lather. Scent strength is right around medium. And Rossa is probably my least favorite out of the three I have, but it's still a very nice scent. It does have an air of class to it. And it's, to me, it's kind of a warm, woody fragrance, but then it does have like a musky undertone, but all of that still coming across as a nice, like, warm, masculine cologne. It's a good one. All right, here we go. Mini Henckels, Luna Rossa. Wait, not Luna Rossa. Panna Crema Rossa. And although this is a 4/8, I've never had any problems getting a good shave with it. Marion gifted this little guy to me since he figured it would be a good beard shaper. And I think he's pretty spot on with that. It's so lightweight and nimble, but yeah, it has a good edge on it. And so that's a winning combination right there. This is just under 24 hours growth. But it's a Saturday evening, and it was high time for a shave. I couldn't wait any longer. I was finna go to the brewery here in a little bit, and I wanted to get in a nice, enjoyable shave before I headed out, so that is what we're doing today. So, very nice. Never any problems with Panna Crema. What I really like the most about it is the luxurious density, but it has all the basic essentials covered. It's slick as all get out. It's easy to lather. It has that lather stability and longevity. It's not going to dissipate on you throughout the course of the shave. It's not going to fizzle out sitting in your shave bowl during your, your passes. You don't got to worry about it. Ooh, that might not have been good. I felt a poke. I don't know what's going to happen there, but I think I came in at a crazy angle, perhaps. Oh, you can see the little line. I think I came in, gave myself a little poke. It happens. Go ahead and lift the beard here. Can't remember the edge that was on this little guy, so I can't really speak to that. Like I said, it was a gift, and Marion probably told me at one point, and if he watches and remembers, maybe he'll put it in the comments, but whatever it is, it feels nice and smooth. It definitely doesn't have the toothy sharp feel to it, but I have put on, you know, a decent amount of shaves at this point with it. Alright. Pass one done. Fold that up and put it to the side. Pointy little shit. Let's go ahead and inject just a little bit more moisture into the mix. Incorporate some of that lather that was off to the sides there. Got lather clear around the back of my neck now. So I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Let me know if you're participating in Marion's hashtag Pillars of Funk Week. You already know that I had to get involved. Being the Funk Boy General, the OG Funk Boy. You already knew, had to get involved. And this is our time. This is Funk Boy time. Although around here, it's cold, but we've only had one little dusting of snow. And I live, in the Pacific Northwest, Washington State. Where I live, it's been mostly cold, but sunny days. We have had a few bouts of, pretty mild, warm weather, like 60s. But it just, for being December, it just doesn't seem like a white Christmas whatsoever. But it still is, since it's cold, autumn, fall, it is definitely still Funk Boy season right now. It's really Funk Boy season all year round, but this is when the fair weather Funk Boys really participate in our shenanigans. Is the winter, fall, autumn season. You just see that beautiful, creamy, super dense lather. And I paint it down to a thin layer, but make no mistake, this stuff is dense. All right, let me take another sip before we get going. All right, pass two against the grain. Woke up early this morning, made myself a coffee, and then I took off to the mountains to go back to the camp. And since our season is over, we finally broke down camp and kind of cleaned up the campsite, and then we went back home and put everything back into storage, which is starting to get more and more put up and break down every single year. It's starting to be a real fancy outfit, I'll tell you what. But it does add a lot of enjoyment to the overall camping trip. Setting up a huge wall tent mansion. It's pretty much what I'm considering it at this point. Nice, nice little bit of feedback on my side. And that small blade is just caked with lather. And you know I'm not the blooper guy, so it's not falling off. But, yeah, good shit. Good shit. Plenty slick enough for my taste. I always got to kind of like find the edge of my hair with the point and kind of work my way down from there. Just kind of piece by piece work it into place. But once you find it, having a straight razor to make that line nice and sharp is perfect. Same with under the beard. I kind of do these choppy, short strokes to find and then define the beard. Then I do the longer strokes to get the rest of the neck. Nice little J hooks there. Very nice. All right. I think that pretty much does her. Oh, look at that. Got away with pass 1. I did not get away with pass 2. There was a blemish right there that there's actually one right here and right here. This one came away clean, that one didn't, but it is what it is. I was kind of hoping that I would get away with it, but I didn't, so fuck it. All right, fold that up, put it to the side. Let's go ahead and rinse off. This nice dense lather off the face. So, I do have another shave or two lined up for Pillars of Funk Week, even though I started late and Marion might actually conclude his Funk Week before I do. I still wanted to get involved and have some fun with it. And we got ourselves a very close shave, although we didn't come away blood-free. We got the Rossa Lancaster towel. All right. Now, I do not have the Panna Crema balms. Not the biggest scented balm guy anymore. I'd rather just have one good quality, good quality balm, unscented, that I could just use for multiple applications. I much prefer a good aftershave splash. But it is what it is. And funny that I'm saying all this and then I have a scented balm lined up for the aftershave, but I bought that aftershave before I made the decision to not buy more scented balms, which will be funnier in the near future as well. Shaving degenerate. Alright, so for the matching aftershave balm here, or lotion as she calls it, this is the, where's she at? It's the Purely Skinful Handmade Essentials out of Canada, and this is the Renegade scent, and it says exotic rosewood, cardamom, mingled with smoky oud wood, sandalwood, vetiver, intertwined with sensual tonka bean and warm amber. So it definitely has equal woody pillars of funk type thing going on. So we got woods, oud, sandalwood, amber. A lot of those are complementary notes. So that's what we're doing here today. And you don't really need a lot. Let's start off with that. Let's start off with that and just see what we get. This one I do think is a little bit fresher. It comes across a little bit fresher than Panna Crema Rossa. But it still has that woody base. Warm woody base. I think I'm going to add a little bit extra. I'm going to add just a little bit more for the neck. This stuff, it isn't the, it's about a medium weight lotion. Once it soaks in, it leaves your skin feeling absolutely fantastic. All right. Might as well get the residual on the forehead there. All right. We are set. So, hope you guys have a good weekend. Thank you for watching. If you participate in Pillars of Funk Week, use the hashtag and let me know in the comments what you have slated for your shave of the days. And that'll do it for me. Hope you guys have a good weekend. I'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate you, and cheers.